off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like, I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo. What's poppin'? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Today's show is going to be amazing, just like every other show. But, you know, the game is going to be so heavy. Listen, man, I'm about to teach y'all some things, right? I might be giving away too much game today, but, you know, sometimes the game is so heavy, I can't hold on to all of it. I gotta put the game down. You understand? It's too fucking heavy. You know what I'm saying? So we got to make that shit happen. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to my lady April MC in the motherfucking building. Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to Duke Alex. Shout out to Champ Lee. Shout out to No Data. Navin was good. Frankie Shy. YouTube Watcher was good with you. Shout out to Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Joe Blast in the building. Shout out to Bad Boy Ricardo. Who else we got up in here? Frankie Shy, No Data in the building. Shout out to Unique 79. Unique 79 in the motherfucking building. Shout out to you. Who else we got up in here? Kid Frankie, still the king, is up in here. Corey 2S Linwood. Phila Mency, what's going on? Quasar 44 what's going on? What's poppin' with you? Shout out to everybody. Before we get into everything, I want to remind you guys that all of you guys should be on the Bad Boy membership. Understand?
Just do it.
Go to badboymembership.com. Go to badboymembership.com where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Also, make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com. Make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com. Go here to get the books, audio and video programs, and also get your online dating consultation right here. Go to shoplocario.com and get your online dating consultation. I'm telling you guys, you need this, okay? You need this. Because there's a lot of women on these online dating sites right now. And listen, they want to go on dates. They want to hook up. They want to get it cracking. And you're missing out. You understand what I'm saying? I'm serious. So make sure you guys go to Shop Locario to make that happen. All right. Also, make sure you guys go to masculineidentity.com and get the soap.
Do it.
Get the soap.
Just do it.
Make sure you guys go to masculineidentity.com to get the soap. You feel what I'm saying? And also make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com to join the Masculine Identity Membership so that you guys can step up your game, understand who you are, what you're about, so you can navigate out here in these streets. You feel me? All right, so today's topic, we are talking about 5 easy ways to make women more receptive when you approach, to make it more receptive. See, a lot of guys, they're scared to approach, but then when they do actually muster up the courage to approach, I always hear guys say, oh, but Locario, these women don't want to talk to me, and, I don't know what to say, and, they walk away, and all this other crazy stuff, right? So I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how to get women to be more receptive to you, meaning for them to actually want to stop and talk to you, to want to engage in that conversation, to see you as the type of guy that they would potentially actually want to make something happen with. And this is real easy. This is real simple, but I'm going to break it down. I'm going to break this down all the way down so that you guys can understand this, right? And we're going to go through 1 through 5, right? We're going to make this happen. And I want you guys to take notes because this right here is going to really help you out when it comes to the game. Now, let's jump into this. So, and guys, the calling number is 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901. The number is there. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. All right, so now, first thing we have on the list of ways to make it more, women more receptive when you approach is you have to assume that women want you to approach them, okay? You have to assume that women want you to approach them. Now, this is very important because most guys approach women thinking they're bothering the woman. Most guys approach women thinking that the women don't want to really talk to them. Most guys approach the women thinking that the woman is not going to be attracted to them. You understand? So you already have that in your mind. So if you have that in your mind, that's how you're going to act. That's going to be your behavior when you're approaching and talking to the woman. And if your behavior is a guy who feels like he is bothering her, she is not going to be receptive to your approach. You understand? Because if you think that you're bothering her, then the interaction is going to come across in a certain way and she's going to feel like you're bothering her. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of guys, this is what they'll do in certain situations, right? They'll approach a woman very meek, very weak. And sometimes guys will even say this. They would even say this. They'd be like, hey, excuse me. I'm sorry to bother you, right? Excuse me, miss. I'm sorry to bother you. I'm sorry to interrupt. It's like, nigga, what are you doing? She's looking at you like this.
Get out of here, you damn nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? You're coming very apologetic, right? You're looking at the ground. You ain't looking the woman in the eye. You're nervous. You're shaking. You understand what I'm saying? His arms is heavy, knees weak, arms are sweaty, or palms is heavy, mom's spaghetti, whatever the fuck Eminem said. You understand? That's you when you're approaching a woman because you assume the women don't want to fucking talk to you. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to have the assumption that the women want to talk to you. Matter of fact, I always say this. You're supposed to assume every woman you talk to wants to fuck you. You understand? Unless she's like, your mom or some woman you're related to, but you know what I'm saying? The women that you approach and talk to, you should have the assumption they want to fuck you and you're just giving them the opportunity. Listen, I'm giving this woman the opportunity, which is why I'm approaching her, to let her know she gets the opportunity to hop on this dick if she knows what's good for her. You understand what I'm saying? So she knows that fucking with me, she recognizes fucking with this man is going to improve her life. She's going to be receptive. That's the mentality that you need. You understand? Abel said too much free game already. Exactly. Oh, no. Oh, it's going to get worse. I'm going to get a call from Miles in a second. I already know. Miles is going to give me a call. He's going to be like, shut the live stream down. You understand what I'm saying? Shut the live stream down. Shout out to my dude, K Zaggin. I'm every woman's type until she shows me otherwise. Facts. K motherfucking Zagging in the building. K Zagging in the building. That's what I'm talking about. And see, you guys have to have that attitude. Remember, your thoughts become your actions. Say it again. Your thoughts become your actions. So if you are thinking that, oh, well, this girl doesn't want to talk to me, I'm bothering her, she's out of my league, all this other stupid shit you guys are thinking, that's how your actions are going to come out. You're going to come out as a guy who's nervous, who's acting weird, who feels like he's creeping her out, all this other stupid shit. And that's because that's your mentality. You understand what I'm saying? See, even in this book right here, How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day, right? In this book, in the first chapter of this book, right? I talk about being the man and thinking and believing that you are that man. You understand what I'm saying? And so a lot of guys, the problem is that when they are out here dealing with women, they don't see themselves as the guy. You understand what I'm saying? They don't see themselves as the guy. See, I don't even know if the words is going to show. It's probably too light. It's too light. I can't see that shit. God damn it. But get this book. Go to shoplocario.com. Get the ebook and the audio book. We're going to be putting the hard copies on it soon. If you want the hard copy, go to mrlocario.com. Right? But what I'm telling you is that you have to see yourself as that guy. Once you see yourself as that guy, right, then you're going to act as such. But unfortunately, a lot of you guys can't get to that state of mind because you constantly think women don't like you. You constantly think women aren't going to be interested in you. You think stupid shit like, oh, this girl's out of my league. You listen to all these black pill videos, and all these pickup artist videos telling you, you got to demonstrate high value, bro. She don't know you. So you got to demonstrate to her that she should even bother to talk to you. You understand? All of those thoughts are the things that fuck you up when it comes to approaching women. So this is why a lot of guys hesitate. You're hesitating because you think that she is not going to be welcoming when you are trying to have that conversation. But what happens is a lot of times women are welcoming when you approach them in a confident manner. But you approach them in a confident manner when you have the mindset that women actually want to talk to you. But you're like, Locario, but that's bullshit, bro, because I approach women and they all look at me weird and they walk away and they say no. So how am I going to assume women want to talk to me when women aren't talking to me? But see, this is the problem. The reason why women aren't talking to you is because right now you have the mindset of a motherfucker who thinks he's bothering women. That's why you're getting all these outcomes. Now, when you have this mindset, when you assume women want to talk to you, are there going to be women who don't want to talk to you? Absolutely. Are there going to be women who's going to walk away when you try to talk to them? Absolutely. But guess what? When you have when you assume that women want to talk to you, right? Then what happens is that you're not bothered by that because your mindset is different. Why? Because what happens is you get into conversations where women actually want to talk to you, and they're having a good time talking to you and they're attracted to you and things happen. So then what goes down is that when other women don't want to talk to you, you're not put off by that because you have evidence and experience of women wanting to talk to you. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying, where you guys have to go out there and really put in that work, right? But let's move on to number 2. Now, number 2 is a very underrated thing that most guys don't get. I'm going to show you some examples, right? So the second thing we have on the list, right, that is going to make women more receptive to your approach is when you dress and smell better. Dress and smell better. So a lot of times you guys go outside in public and your appearance sucks. You don't know how to dress. You're looking sloppy, right? Your hair is not cut. Your teeth is not brushed. You smell like shit. Your clothes don't fit, right? So let me show you guys some examples of what I'm talking about, right? Now, these examples real quick, I'm going to show you of this is how you should not be dressed when you're trying to approach women. And some guys will be dressed like this and they'll approach women. So look at some of y'all might know this guy. Look at this fucking guy right here. Now, y'all know that's Adam Sandler. Now, let's forget that he's Adam Sandler. He's not Adam Sandler. He's a regular fucking guy walking down the street like this, right? And he sees a hot chick he wants to approach. Now, do you think that a woman is going to be more receptive or less receptive to a guy walking out looking like this? Right? She's going to be less receptive, right? Right. Now, let's look at another picture. Look at this guy. Now, do you think a woman is going to be more receptive or less receptive to a guy with his appearance looking like this? People say he looks like a dork. See what I'm saying? She's going to be less receptive. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Check this guy out. Do you think a woman is going to be more receptive or less receptive to a motherfucker whose appearance is like this? You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that you guys have to work on your appearance right now. Let's see some examples of what an appearance looks like where you look more attractive and women will be more receptive when you approach. How about this guy right here? Now, do you think women will be more receptive or less receptive? Right? See, now look at the difference between him and him. Him and him. Him and him. Now back to him. Who do you think women are going to be more receptive to? It's based on the appearance. Right? Let's look at another one. Let's look at another one, right? Now, another group of pictures with guys with good appearance. Now, again, do you think women are going to be, more receptive to this or a guy who looks like this? More receptive to this or a guy who looks like this, right? They're going to be more receptive to this. Now, you're probably like, oh, but Locario, come on, bro. That's not fair. These guys, they're fit and they're in shape. Oh, really? What about these motherfuckers right here? So look at these guys are a little bigger. Now look at this. Look at this. Do you think women are going to be more receptive to these four guys or this guy? These four guys or this guy? See, these four guys are basically in the same shape as this guy, but these four guys have a better appearance. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing that you guys have to understand is this, is some of y'all be out here dressed sloppy, don't give a fuck about how you're looking, right? So when you approach women, they're already put off because they're already making these assumptions about you based on your appearance. You understand? You got to be well-groomed. You got to smell good. Because when you're well-groomed and you smell good, you're looking good, you feel better about yourself, right? Which is going to make it easier for you to talk to the women that make shit happen. You understand what I'm saying? It's real, guys, this is not rocket science. You understand? Because, like I said before, women judge themselves based on the types of guys who approach them. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this, is that if you approach a woman looking like this, she'll reject you just based on the fact that you look like this because she's offended that you would approach her looking like this. She's like, why am I attracted in these bummy ass dudes? Right? She's gonna look at a guy like this and be like this.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
She's gonna say that to this guy. Right? But if a guy approaches her looking like this, You understand what I'm saying? Just off the appearance, he looks smooth. Just off the appearance. He didn't even say a word. Exactly. So women want to be with men they feel like they look good next to. That's a fact. That's a fact. You see what I'm saying? And so this is what I'm talking about. Of course, we got some more on right here. He said, I thought you said looks don't matter. Why do you guys, why? I was having a great day. Why do you guys come on here and gotta make me do this, man? Marcus, we're talking about appearance. Appearance. This is why, exactly, April, he needs to get the Looks Don't Matter book. That's a fact. You need to get the Looks Don't Matter book. Let me show you. Let me show you real quick. Let me show you where you need to go. So you need to go to shoplocario.com, right? And you need to scroll over here, right? And you need to click on this. And you need to get the Looks Don't Matter ebook at shoplocario.com. 7 ways to attract women without your looks. Because in that book, I clearly explain, right, the difference between your looks, meaning the way that your face looks and your body looks, and your appearance, which is 2 different things. You understand? So this is why, precisely why I say a lot of guys have a remedial understanding of attraction. Your overall appearance can enhance your look. Exactly. 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 It's a fact. So make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com, get that book, get that shit cracking right now. So that's number 2. Number 2 is, you guys got to dress better and smell better. You heard what I'm saying? Because even your smell, when you have a certain type of cologne on, right? And you walk past a woman gets that, she's like, like that shit is delicious. And she's more receptive to having a conversation with you because you smell good. And that you smelling good makes you more attractive. So you smell good and you're dressed well and you're confident. Come on, man. It's just like, it's stacking and stacking and stacking. See, again, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Just think for a second. Think for a second. Just let's put on our thinking caps just for a little second. Now, let's say you are insecure, right? You just think, like you think bad about yourself. You think women don't like you, and you smell bad, and you're dressed like this. Do you think women are going to be receptive to you approaching them and talking to them? Fuck no. But let's say you're confident, right? You think, and that's what you got to get to. That women are attracted to you, right? And you're dressed well and you smell good. You're out there looking like this, right? The women are going to be more receptive to you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Now, let's move on to number 3. Let's move on to number 3. Now, this part is very, very important. Write this down if you need to, because I'm going to break it down, right? And number 3, the third thing we have on the list is when you approach women, right? Now, listen to what I'm saying. In order for women to be more receptive to you in the interaction, is you have to have a main goal, okay? You have to have a main goal. Right? You have to have a main goal. You're like, well, Mr. Locario, what's the main goal? What are you talking about, right? So the main goal is, what is the main point of why you're even approaching her and talking to the woman? What is the main goal? You understand? And so you have to have a main goal. And then based on what happens in the situation, right, when you're talking to her, has to do with the main goal. So what do I mean by that? So let's say, for example, you see a girl across the room, or you're at a coffee shop, you see a chick, you're at a bar, whatever, and you're thinking, damn, I want, she's bad, I want to smash. You understand what I'm saying? So your main goal is you want to smash, right? Or let's say you see a chick at a coffee shop, you're like, yo, she look good. Like, that's definitely my type, right? Like, I want to take her out to get some drinks or whatever. Let me go and holler at her. So your main goal is to go on a date, right? So what happens is you have to have a main goal. Now, the problem is that most guys, when they approach women, they're like, oh, I want to get her number. And it's like, okay, why? For what? What do you want her number for? Right? And so when you go deeper, it's like, well, I want to smash. Okay, well, smashing is the main goal, right? See, it doesn't make a difference if you get her number, if your main goal is to smash, because what you need to see is, does the girl actually want to smash, right? So if your main goal is smashing, then what you need to do in the situation or the interaction is see, is this woman likely to want to have sex with you? Not getting the number or exchanging numbers is after the fact. See, a lot of you guys, you're like, I want to get her number. I want to get her number. I want to give her my number, but you're not paying attention to the main goal. Or let's say your main goal is you want to take her out on some dates, kind of fill her out a little bit. You're not trying to be on some player stuff too much. You want a girlfriend, all that other stuff. Your main goal is to date, to get a girlfriend, all that other shit, right? So what happens is that you have to see, hey, is this girl showing any signs of her being interested in actually going on a date? If that is the case, cool, then you exchange information and get the number. But your main goal is going on a date and seeing where this goes, right? Now, you exchange numbers once you realize or you see that the main goal is a possibility in the situation. But you have to have a main goal. Now, the reason why you have to have a main goal, because the main goal is going to be the premise under which you're having the conversation. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times guys will approach a woman, he's like, oh, well, she's pretty. And yeah, he's like thinking I would have sex with her because I think she's hot. But he still doesn't really have a main goal. So because he doesn't have a main goal, he doesn't have basically any plan on how to go from point A to point B in the conversation. Because the main goal is going to give you the blueprint of how to have that conversation. But if you don't have that main goal, then you have nowhere to go in the conversation, and then you're all over the place. And part of the nervousness that a lot of guys have is what? Well, I don't know what to say. But guess what? If you have a main goal, then you'll know what to say. So you have to think about what is your main goal in the particular situation. And see, this is the thing. You say to yourself, this girl that I'm looking at, she's the type of girl that I would smash, but she's not the type of girl I would probably wife, because she's not really my physical type as far as someone I would want to be with long term, but she's cute enough but to where I would smash. So now that you know that, your main goal in this particular interaction with this woman is, I want to set something up for me and her to smash, right? Then on the flip side, you see a woman and you're like, okay, she has the look, right, of the type of woman who's more my type that I would probably take more seriously if she's cool to make it a longer term situation. So you're saying, you know what? My main goal is not just to smash, but I want to do other things if it goes to that route, right? So then you say, okay, cool. You know what? I want to go take her out on a date, fill this situation out. So that's my main goal, right? So before you even approach, you should already have the main goal in your mind. Once you have the main goal, that's going to give you the blueprint of what to say. And all you're doing is that you're having the conversation under the premise of the main goal. And so You say the main goal is here, and I'm here, and all you got to do is get to here. You understand? Now, how do you get from, get to the main goals here and you're here? How do you get to the main goal in the conversation? Now, this is where we move on to the fourth way to make the woman more receptive when you approach, right? So the fourth way, and this is what I always tell you guys, is get to the point. Fourth way, get to the point. Get to the point. Now, understand this. In certain situations, right, you have to understand the context of the situation also. So you'll probably have more time to talk in a coffee shop versus a girl walking in the street, right? You might have more time to talk in a, like singles event than a girl, at a coffee shop just picking up some coffee and about to walk out. You understand what I'm saying? So the context matters. You might have more time to talk with a woman sitting on a bench, reading a book or eating some lunch or something on a bench at a park versus a woman waiting for the bus. You understand what I'm saying? So understand the situation and the context, but in any of these situations, you still want to get to the point. In some situations, you need to get to the point faster, but either way, you want to get to the point, right? So remember, if you have your main goal, right? So let's say, for example, you're at a coffee shop and you see the girl across the room drinking her coffee and shit, and you say, oh, I would definitely smash, right? So that's your main goal. So now when you go over to her and you have this conversation, you get to the point of that. But now, check this out. Remember, your main goal is to smash. So what you need to know is this woman going to show me signs that she's interested in me somewhat sexually, right? So how do I do this? That means that within the conversation, I need to see if there is sexual chemistry in the situation, some strong sexual chemistry. How do I do that? I introduce strong sexual conversations and interactions in order for her to respond to me. I know it's too much game. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I can't help it. Listen. The game is just flowing. I can't help it. But this is what this is what I'm saying. You guys need to hit me up for that coaching or go to Bad Boy membership. You understand? I'm waiting for Miles to call in. Miles gonna call in soon. So y'all better hope I get through to this before Miles call up. So what happens is this. If you are trying to make it a sexual thing, right? When you have the conversation, before the conversation ends and before you even talk about exchanging information, the important part of the conversation is the flirting and the building of sexual tension. Because remember, your main goal is for y'all to get together to hook up, right? So what would need to happen is this. You approach the girl, you introduce yourself, right? And then let's say she responds and introduces herself back, right? Now, once you've already introduced yourself, this is the time where you start flirting and trying to build that sexual tension. But remember, you're trying to smash. So what happens is that you need to be direct and in some cases a little bit more bold than you would probably be, in most cases, in order to get her to respond to you being direct and bold about something sexual, right? So you approach her, hey, what's up? My name's Locario. How you doing? What's your name? She's like, oh, I'm Jennifer. I'm like, listen, nice to meet you. Listen, I came over here because as I was getting my coffee, I was checking you out and I was like, God damn, this chick is sexy as fuck. Like, I got to say something to you. So listen, this is what I was thinking. I was thinking that, me and you should get together this weekend, right? Come over my place. We'll have some wine. And after the wine, we'll see the vibes. And if the vibe is cool, then, we can do some nasty things together. Right now, most of you guys are too scared to do this now. But what I'm saying is, and you don't even have to do it that crazy, but what needs to be said is that this is an interaction where I'm letting you know that I want sex to happen in this situation. Right? You can even let me find a softer way for you guys to say this, right? So let's say you go over to the girl and you say, "Hey, listen, I came over because I thought you was really, really attractive, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really interested in going on a bunch of dates and doing all that type of stuff, but there's something about you that just really excites me. So I think me and you should get together and hook up sometime," right? You see how that's more softer than what I said earlier, but it's still the same premise. Now, based on her response to that, right? If she's responding positively, then you say, "Okay, cool, take out your phone. Here's my number," so forth and so on. If her response is not positive to that, then there's no reason to give her your number or to take her number. You understand what I'm saying? It's really simple. But remember, the reason why it was easy for you to say this or to have that conversation, why? Because you had a main goal. The premise of your conversation is what the main goal was, is to get together to hook up. You understand what I'm saying? Really simple. Now, same thing if you just wanted to go get a drink with the chick. You understand? You walk over to her, introduce yourself, say, "Hey, listen, I was about to head up out of here, but I think me and you should get together and get a drink this weekend. I'm free Saturday evening. Let's make this happen." And she's like, "Oh yeah, that could work. Whatever. Okay, cool. Take your phone out, put my number in your phone, and let's get it cracking." Right? In the conversation, you can still flirt with her because you still want to have sort of like that vibe to where she's understanding, like, hey, you're interested in this happening, and then you want her to reciprocate. See, this is the thing. A lot of guys, you guys watch too much of this pickup artist shit where they tell you, "Bro, you gotta hide your intentions, bro. Don't tell her that you're interested. You're gonna give away your power, bro. She's gonna." So, no, nigga. You want her to know what's up so she can choose correctly. You understand what I'm saying? You want the woman to choose correctly. See, a lot of you guys, you're so indirect that you do all this goofy shit, then you get her on a date or whatever the fuck it is, and then shit don't go the way you expect, and then now you're upset, feel like you wasted your time, feel like she was playing games with you, all this other stuff. And that's because you're scared to be upfront about what the situation is so she can choose correctly. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. You want the women who want to say no to say no. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let them say no. Because that's what you want. You don't want to be wasting time talking to a chick, telling all this bullshit, and you go out with her, and all of a sudden she acting funny because she's not really feeling you like that. And you could have found all this out on the first conversation. You understand what I'm saying? You could have found all of this out on the first conversation. And K-Zach said, keep the main thing, always stick to the script when it comes to women. That's a fact. That's a fact. Real shit. And see, understand, doing this is what is going to make the woman more receptive to you. Because what happens is that you're giving her the opportunity to choose correctly by you being clear on what your intentions are. You understand what I'm saying? You're giving her the opportunity to choose correctly because she understands what the deal is. Because this is what a lot of guys don't get. You guys got to realize that there are women, when you talk to them, they're already thinking about fucking you. You don't think women, when you approach a woman and you talk to her, you don't think in her mind she's like, oh my God, he could get it. You don't think women be thinking that? You don't. Y'all don't think women be thinking he could get it? But check this out. If you're looking like this, she ain't gonna say he could get it. If you're looking like this, she ain't gonna say he could get it. If you're looking like this, she ain't gonna say he could get it. Right? Now, if you're looking like this, maybe she'll say he can get it. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? See, ever since that she thinks I'm telling you, I gotta understand this shit. So imagine you're talking to a woman. Think about this. If you're talking to a woman and in her mind, you approached her and you said, hey, what's up? My name's Locario, or whatever your name is. My name's John. My name's Bill. My name's Kay Zagan, Miles Cunningham, Steve Dedeen, whatever. And as soon as you introduced yourself, and then she's like all smiling and shit, and she's like, hi, I'm, Tabitha, or whatever the fuck. And in her mind, she's like, damn, he could get it. So now she's already thinking you could get it. And you say, listen, Tabitha, I saw you from across the room and, I had these very, very inappropriate thoughts that people shouldn't be having. And I think we need to make these thoughts come true. We should get together and make something happen. Now, she already thinks you can get it. So now you are giving her the opportunity, right, to get the dick. You understand what I'm saying? You're giving her the opportunity to get the dick. She won it already. You understand what I mean? She wants it already. Now, excuse me, let's move on to number 5. And guys, you want to call up? Call the number 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number. So now let's move on to number 5. So the 5th one, and this is what I always say, 5th easy way to make women more receptive to your approach is you got to play the numbers game. You understand? You got to play the numbers game. So now, how is playing the numbers game making it easier for women to be more receptive to your approach? See, when you play the numbers game, what happens is that you become better at communicating with women. You understand what I'm saying? You become better at communicating with women. Now, when you become better at communicating with women, that means that every next woman you talk to, right, she's going to be more receptive. And this is the crazy part. Sometimes even when a woman rejects you less harshly in a lot of cases when you become better at talking to women. Right? So you're still going to get women that's going to say no. You're still going to get women who are not really going to be like trying to really talk to you like that because they may have a boyfriend or they're not really interested in you in particular. But what happens is that you get a different vibe because women respond to you differently because you have social skills. You understand? Like sometimes women are very apologetic for rejecting you because they wish they didn't have to reject you because they probably have a boyfriend, husband, or whatever. And they're like, shit, if I didn't have a man, I'll be all over this motherfucker. You understand? So that's the thing. But guys, if you want to call up. Let's get this shit cracking. If you guys have any questions, put a Q in the chat. Let me get some of these questions real quick. It says, I have the positive mindset, good appearance, but most of these chicks completely ghost me, so there's no interaction. So if you have the positive mindset, why are you worried about the chicks ghosting you? You understand what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying, guys. You can't listen. Your language exposes you. Shout out to Miles. Your language exposes you. Because part of having the positive mindset, right, is you not worrying or giving a shit, right? I see you, Unique. Yeah, you call up. I see, you giving a shit about that stuff. Because what happens is that if you had that positive mindset, you would be interacting with or experiencing more women who are not going to ghost you, more women who are going to be receptive to you, right? Also, what happens is you also have to add in knowing how to have these conversations. This is why I talk about have your main goal. It's why I talk about flirting and building sexual tension. All those things matter in the situation. You see what I'm saying? So you guys have to understand that type of stuff. You said, should we flirt first before we tell her the main goal to see how she reacts? Well, that's what I was saying earlier. Yes. So this is the thing. Flirting is the thing that's going to give you the indicator that's going to give you, or say this, when you flirt, she will give you the sign, or there'll be signs whether or not she's interested or not. You understand what I'm saying? Let me do the speaker. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Mr. Locario, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
I'm good, thank you. I donated £5 to your PayPal.
All right, that's what's up. Appreciate it, fam. What's going on?
I'm good. I just want to ask you a question. In regards to the topic that you're talking about, it's really fantastic. And me personally, when I approach a woman, I'm very direct. Basically, I just follow simple steps by saying, excuse me, I saw you from a distance, and I want to come over and say hello to you. My name is Antonio, okay? And everything. And also, I state my intent why I came over. And obviously, once I've done that, exchange phone numbers, I'll give my number for her to reach out to me and go from there. But my question is this, Mr. Locario, is what is your opinion on the approach where you have a small talk? Are you into kind of like, look, just get straight to the point? I came over and this is my intention. Let's exchange phone numbers and go from there. Or do you actually stay there, talk for about a minute or two, then exchange phone numbers, and then you go about your way?
Yeah, so it depends on the situation. So in a context of if I'm on the street and I meet a woman, like, just going, like I'm walking in the street, she's walking towards me, and I stop her, and then I say, hey, let me talk to you for a second. And then she comes, we talk. Then it's like straight to the point. Like, hey, listen, my name's so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. We should do this, do that, and everything like that, right? Now, if I'm at if I'm at an event or I'm at a party or maybe even at like a bar and we're stationary, right? Then there's no issue with having small talk, having a little conversation, and then go into the flirting and then go into trying to close it or whatever it is like that. You see what I'm saying? So it all depends on the context of the situation, because if you're walking down the street and a woman's walking down the street, you don't really have time to do too much stuff because she might be on her way to work. She might be, you see what I'm saying? So you want to be able to get in and out. Even for example, like I live in New York. So you might, let's say some people in other cities, you might be on a train and you see a girl on a train, right? You don't know when she's getting off. Or you might ask her, hey, like you have a conversation, what stop you getting off, whatever. And it could be in 2 stops or it could be in 10 stops. You don't fucking know, right? So you want to get to the point quickly so that you can make something happen before she got to get off the train. You see what I'm saying?
So basically, it could be an example like, you're on a train and you could just say to her, look, I don't know which stop you're getting at, but I just want to come over and just introduce myself.
Right.
Because, you might be going for this next stop.
Yeah, so you be like, before you get off, let's, so you say, hey, what's up? My name's so-and-so. What's your name? Oh, cool. And you start flirting with her a little bit. And you say, look, before you get off, let's exchange information. So you see what I'm saying? So you're getting quickly to the point of making that happen before that goes down. So now what can happen is, let's say y'all exchange information and she still has 5 or 10 more stops and you still got 5 or 10 more stops. Then you can you can talk while you're there. And you see what I'm saying? So it all depends on the context. You see what I mean?
Okay, I understand, Mr. Scott. I appreciate you, clearing up, because I've always had that kind of like, small talk, whether you should do it or whether you shouldn't. But yeah, as you said, it all depends on the circumstances, where you are and what's going on. So yeah, I really appreciate that. But yeah, okay, in that case, I'll let you go. And as usual to everyone, like and subscribe to Mr. Locario, get on his Patreon, his Instagram, Bad Boy membership, and get the subs for Miles. And yeah, thank you, Mr. Locario, and like and subscribe, everyone.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Unique, I'm a holler, man.
All right, peace out. Bye-bye.
All right, peace. So yeah, man, shout out to Unique 79. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, you got to figure out the context. Like, I remember I was in the city once, and I was coming from somewhere. I was coming from an event, and I was walking to, I think, to another spot or the train station. I can't remember exactly where it was. But anyway, so I'm walking, and I get to the corner of the street, and it's a stop, the stop sign. So I have to stop and wait for the street to get clear. And then as I stopped there was a girl right next to me, right? And then so I'm standing there, and I look to my side or whatever, and she was waiting for her Uber, right? I didn't notice at the time, but she was waiting for Uber. So I approached her, and I was like, "Yo, what's up?" And then I was like talking to her on some regular shit for a second. And this is the funny part. She was like, "Hey, listen, if you want my number, take it quick because my Uber is coming." You know what I'm saying? So I started laughing. I said, "All right, cool. Well, let's exchange information." So then we exchanged numbers. As soon as like we put the numbers in the phone, the Uber came, and then she gave me a quick little hug, and then walked in the car. You see what I'm saying? So in that situation, she even knew, like, nigga, get to the point. You understand what I'm saying? Like, my fucking Uber is coming. Hurry up, nigga. Like, fuck what you doing? You see what I mean? So you got to be able to understand the context and the situation, and then do what you got to do in that situation to make things more efficient for you. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be able to do that type of stuff. Let me see what these other questions is saying. He says, "Is softening up saying what you want to hook up make a difference in how the woman responds to you, or does it not matter if she's not interested?" No, so it's not about you softening it up for her. You're softening it up for you. Follow what I'm saying. I don't want you guys to get confused. So the reason why you're softening it up is because you're not comfortable saying it the other way. It's not for her, it's for you. You're not comfortable. So since you're not comfortable saying it the other way, you're not going to say it. Or if you do say it, you're going to sound all nervous, and it's not going to come out naturally because you're not comfortable saying what the fuck you're saying. You see what I'm saying? But if she's not interested, it don't matter what you're saying, she's not interested. But softening it up is not to get her to be interested. It's not to, try to get her to want it more or whatever. It's for you to be able to convey what you need to convey. You understand what I'm saying? You said, "Can you call in on Instagram?" You said the number is not display. The number's not working. All right. Well, did you donate? Donate and try to call in, because I don't know how the fuck do you call in on the Instagram. I don't know how the fuck you do that, but if you have if you follow me on Instagram, try it. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? We got 850. Is this April?
No. It's April.
Oh my God, April MC in the building. What's going on?
I was just calling to make sure the number worked.
Oh no, the number's working. Number's working.
Yeah, I don't know why this guy needs to call on Instagram.
Yeah, so Dennis, why he said my phone provider won't let me call the US. So he probably is in another country. That's what he's saying. So Dennis, try to call through the Instagram. We'll see if I could put you on. I don't know. So try to call through the Instagram right now.
Hey, why can't he call through Facebook Messenger like Unique?
I don't know. So try to call through Facebook or Instagram. We'll see what we could do. You know what I'm saying? But the phone lines are working, people. So you guys can call in if you want to call in. You know what I'm saying?
Call in, donate, ask your questions.
Exactly. That's a fact. All right, baby. I will see you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good show.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So guys, call in. Call number is 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number. So then it said, let's say I'm direct, but she says I'm not the type of girl with you. Exactly. That's what she means. But I'm willing to meet you, go on a drive, grab a drink, but I'm not fucking you the first time. Oh, hell no, nigga. You got, listen, that's charged. Whenever a woman is telling you what she not going to do, that's a wrap. That's over. That's over. That is over. She's finished, done, over. You understand? That's a fucking wrap. So, Locario, is a woman rejecting you nicely considered a moral victory? What? What does that even mean? What is a moral victory? What are you talking about? A moral victory? I have no idea what you're talking about, fam. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's funny as shit. But guys, call up. We got another maybe 15, 20 minutes and we're going to wrap it up. So we ain't going to be here too long. But yeah, guys, I'm telling you, to be able to approach the women, it's really about your mindset first, because your mindset makes everything else flow. Because if you have a certain mindset, then you're going to dress better, smell better, do all those things better, right? You have a certain mindset, you're going to be confident enough to say the things you want to say to women. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, moral victory. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what the fuck that means. So Lee, call up, man. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, so guys, you got it. You have to go out here and practice. Like I was saying with the last step is that you have to play the numbers game. Playing the numbers game gets you more comfortable talking to women, gives you more practice, and that's going to make it easier for you to get shit cracking with these chicks. You understand? But I'm telling you, guys, do not sleep on your appearance, because your appearance is going to make women be way more receptive to you. So if you go to like a event and you're dressed really well and you approach women and talk to them, they're going to be way more receptive, way more. You understand what I'm saying? Way more. Because sometimes if you're like, for example, I was at this event the other day and I was wearing this red coat. And so the red coat, you know, I had a red coat on and I think it was like a black shirt or whatever. And the red coat just popped and stood out. So I had the red coat on. I had some of my jewelry on and shit. I had this hat on. You understand what I'm saying? Just looking fly. And, you know, people were coming, men and women were coming, yo, that's a dope coat. Where'd you get that? You understand what I'm saying? Just off the coat. You understand what I'm saying? So imagine a woman comes up to you, sees you, oh, that's a nice coat, or that's a nice watch, or whatever. That's the way you can start the conversation. You understand? So where'd I get the jewelry from? TikTok. This is all TikTok shit. You can get this shit for like $20, bro. You see what I'm saying? In the TikTok shop. You see what I mean? And it's not that hard to and this is the thing. You guys can update your appearance by slowly getting new things. So you don't even got to go and, you know, buy a whole bunch of shit at once. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can get you know, clothes for cheap. Like this shirt right here that I got this from Amazon. This shit costs like $20. You understand what I'm saying? Shit costs $20. You understand? So the thing is that you guys can work on your appearance for cheap. You ain't got to do too much. Get clothes that fit you, that look good on you. You understand what I'm saying? And you'll be good. You know what I mean? So it's not that difficult. I'm telling you. And then all you got to do is put in work, go out there, talk, interact, and fill out the situation. And guys, you got to understand, the more you do this, the easier it becomes. The more you talk to women, the easier it becomes. It's that simple. It is that simple. All right. So guys, yeah, that's pretty much it. If I don't got any more calls, you're gonna wrap this shit up. Cause I don't know if Dennis is calling. Cause you know, I'm not seeing anything coming through. But let me see. Let me double check. Yeah, I don't see anything coming through. But anyway, so you know, maybe Dennis will come through next time. You said, what are some lines you would use? What do you mean lines? Because I don't use lines. Just see, that's this. Okay, let me say this real quick. So I don't teach guys how to use lines. I teach you to come up with your own things to say, right? He said he's calling. Where's he calling at? I do not. Where the hell is he calling at? I don't see anything popping up on my phone. I don't see nothing. But yeah, so lines are the lines you need to say are the lines you come up with on your own. So even if I told you the lines that I use, right? It's not going to help you. It's not going to help you. Because everything needs to come from you. Because when a woman meets you, those lines that you say have to be congruent with the man she's talking to out on the dates. You understand what I'm saying? That's the problem. So a lot of you guys, what you try to do is you want to get lines and different things to say and all this other stuff. The woman gravitates to the things being said, but the man who's saying it isn't the man who created it. So then she's going to realize the man who said it ain't him, that you ain't him. You understand? Yesterday he's trying to donate. Well, Dennis, just call up right now. Call up. Forget the donation. I want to see if you can call up on the thing. You understand what I'm saying? I want to see if you can call up on the joints. But you got like 5 more minutes and we're gonna wrap it up. He said check the DMs. Nigga, you gotta call up, fam. He said this is him. Okay, so if that's you, call the joint. That's what I'm saying. Call the number. So, or hit the phone part. I see you in there now. Hit the phone part. That's what I'm saying. Dennis, hit the phone. What is wrong with y'all, motherfucker? He said, if I see a woman with a sexy outie belly button, when I approach her when flirting, should I say, baby, you got a sexy outie belly button? It got me all excited. What about I lick it and hook up with you sometime? Yo. That's hilarious. Come on, you folks. Again, you guys didn't know how to have social skills in these interactions. So yeah, you can flirt with her. But again, you have to be able to see her response to you even introducing yourself. So everything is connected. So if you introduce yourself to a woman and she doesn't want to talk to you and she's not smiling at you, she's not being receptive to even the conversation, then you don't need to say none of that shit. But if she's receptive, then you can flirt and make it happen. All right. This nigga Dennis talking about, can I call him? Dennis, just call the number. Hit the joint, fam. I'm not calling you. You see what I'm saying? I'm not calling. What is he saying? Hold on. Let me see what Dennis is saying. Hold on.
Yeah, but it's not working because Instagram won't let me call you because you're not following me back. That's all it is.
Oh, it's saying because I'm not following him back. Okay, let me try to call him then. Hold on. All right. I'm trying to call Dennis now. All right, hold on. Can you hear me?
Hello, Mr. Locario. This is Dennis.
Okay, I can hear you now. So what's going on?
Just want to say I will donate next time because I need to make a PayPal account. But I just got a question quick.
Yeah.
So basically, my cousin, yeah, he's like 27, I'm 28. Basically the same, you know, type of drip and stuff like that. The thing is, I'm very confident, straight to the point and direct. And then obviously I use your terminology with the, if you're not interested, use the with you thing. You know what I mean? So I told them to watch your show. Not this one, the one from Monday with Miles. And he learned a bit of game. And he's not really that confident. So how can I like help my cousin out when we're doing the 2-month thing? For example, me and him are going to go out tonight. We live in the UK, by the way, London. And I'm very confident going up to girls. He's not really confident like going up to girls. He only does it after I've gone up to the girl first. So for example, there's 2 nice girls 3 weeks we went up to. He's really shy, but he's really good looking as well, like 6 foot, black guy. We're black guys from Ghana. He's not really like confident as me. So is there a way where I can help him to be confident as me? Or is it like something that he has to like train himself to go up to girls by himself? Is there anything I can do to help him out, please? That's the question for you.
Yeah. So yeah, the thing is, he has to get to the point where he's confident enough to do it himself. You feel what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? He has to push himself to do it. It's not really anything you could do specifically. He just got to push himself to do it. So you know, if you're out there with him, you know. So you say you would go up to the girl. So if there's 2 girls, and then you would go up to both of them, and he'll wait and then come after the fact.
Okay. For example, can I just say one more thing, please, before we go?
Yeah.
For example, I told him, look, go up to a girl tonight and say this. Excuse me, my name is Richard. Nice to meet you. That's his name, by the way. I'll come up to you because I really find you attractive. What's the name? And then you ask for her name. So and so. Cool. Straight to the point, though. Are you single? The only reason I'm telling him to go straight to the point is because there was a situation where me and him
wait, hold on. But why are you asking? Are they single? Because
I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, "Oh, it's up to the girl if she's single or not." But it's better to like.
No. This is what I'm saying. Why are you asking? Are they single?
Because we want to see. We don't want to waste our time.
No. But this is what I'm saying. What's the opposite of being single?
Taken.
Right. So are you trying to be in a relationship with them?
No.
Okay. So then why are you asking, are they single?
Because you just want to see if the first one, like obviously it doesn't matter if they're single or not.
No. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if you're asking them if they're single, right, you're implying that you're trying to do some type of relation, even if you're not. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that the thing that you're saying, right, is implying everything you say and do implies something.
Okay.
You understand? Just like if I'm approaching a woman and I'm telling her, let's just hook up, right? I'm implying also what? I don't want to go on no dates. I'm not trying to take this seriously. If you're saying, are you single? You're implying that I want to be your man.
I understand.
Right.
But me personally, I'm not looking for any relationship.
So that's what I'm saying. Don't ask if they're single.
That's why I say to the girls, I'll be like, hey, my name is so-and-so. You're really attractive. Can I have your number so we can, get to know you, and then we can meet up another time so we can make it happen. Something that you would say. I've kind of
but this is what I'm saying. What are you saying in between to flirt?
What do I say? Well, can you elaborate a little bit? I don't understand.
Like meaning you introduce yourself, right? Yeah. And then there's the point where you exchange information. Where's the middle part where you're flirting? What are you saying?
I'll be like, I'm not gonna really like the way you look. I'll probably compliment her on the looks. And then I usually ask him like.
So complimenting on her looks is the flirting part?
Yeah, like you compliment on the looks and let's see if she says something back to me.
Okay, what did she say back to you?
Oh, I like your eyes. I like your eye. I like the way the way you look. I'm not saying I'm a black guy, obviously. I'm in between light skin and chocolate. Basically something what like Chris Brown is basically. I usually get compliments how I look like. I'm a tall guy as well. Go to the gym. I'm not saying I'm a looks max guy. I'm just someone who.
Okay, so now what's your hold on. So now what's your goal? What's your goal in a situation? You just want to look at each other?
No, I'm trying to find the women who are cooperative, who I can maintain on a consistent basis.
To do what?
Going on this to fuck.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Where's the part in the conversation where she knows that?
So I say, look, I'm trying to have fun at the moment. I really, really find you attractive. How about me and you find a time to get together and have fun? And then we'll see what the response to that is. Exactly what you said in your speech.
Have fun and do what?
Smash. But I won't say
okay,
smash,
so why are you not? But that's what I'm saying. You're still being indirect. Have fun and do what?
So you basically want me to say sex or smash or all these type of
what
words,
I'm saying is that it needs to be clear through what you're saying that you're telling her you want to do the activity of having sex, fucking, intercourse. So with your words, it needs to be clear. Hanging out is a bunch of things. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. So far, you told her she looks good and that you want to have fun. Yes?
Yes.
Right. So now you all exchange numbers and then you trying to fuck and then you're like, yo, why this girl wasting my time? Because you never had her correctly choose you based on you wanting to fuck. She chose you based on you saying that, oh, I like your eyes and you look good and we're going to have fun. Right. You understand what I'm saying?
So you want me to be more straight at it, straight to the point.
Right. So what I'm saying is this is what I'm saying with flirting. When you're flirting, okay, right?
Yeah.
Do you understand what building, do you know what sexual tension is?
In my personal opinion, sexual tension is when you talk about like flirts and then there's some sort of like attraction with the words and obviously with the physical side of it. Is that what you mean?
Right. So what sexual tension means is that there is the situation is tense because she doesn't know, right, if sex is or isn't going to happen, right? But what happens is sex talk and conversation interaction is introduced in the situation. So it's introducing the conversation in the interaction and then her wondering, is this going to happen or not, right? So what I'm saying is that when you say, well, you look good, I think you're attractive and, you know, we should have fun, right? You're not building sexual tension because you've never said, described, or did anything that had to do with sex. You understand what I'm saying? So now if she takes your number, she's taking your number under the premise of we're just going to have fun. We could fucking play cards and have fun. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is,
my cousin played cards.
Right.
You know
so what I'm saying is that the conversation that you're having has to be, if you're trying to fuck, it has to be around that. Now, you can say it any way you want, but the way you say it has to be based on that. It can't be anything too vague because this is the thing. When you're vague, you're attracting attention whores. You're attracting women that can play games with you because check this out. Let's say, like, because this thing, she knows you want to fuck. She could probably, this guy's trying to fuck me, right? But she's like, I don't want to fuck him. So when you say, hey, you know, oh, you're attractive. She's like, oh, cool. Well, I think you got nice eyes. And you're like, okay, cool. She likes me. That's what she's thinking. Now she's thinking, I don't really want to fuck this guy. And then you say, hey, let's get together and have fun. Now she's going to say, yes, perfect. He said, let's have fun. So now when he tries to fuck me, I can say, hold on. You didn't say nothing about fucking. I thought you just said you wanted to hang out and have fun. Why are you trying to fuck me? Dennis, what are you talking about? We never said anything about this. Does that make sense? So now what I'm telling you is in the conversation, if you say to her, hey, listen, how about we get together this weekend? You come by my place and I bend you over and blow your back out. Right? Now.
Hold on. Can I not say, why don't you come round this weekend so we can hook up? That's enough, right?
Right. You can say that too. Right. So now what I'm saying is, but you have to say that so that she knows it's about that.
Right.
You understand? Now, this is what will happen too. And this is why I tell you guys to get on the Bad Boy membership, because there's levels to actually being direct and clear, right? Because check this out. Let's say you say to the girl, let's hook up. Cool. She says, cool, right? Now, what if you talk to another girl and you say, oh, let's get together and hook up. And then she says, what do you mean by hook up? What are you going to say?
Have sex. Because at this point, look.
Okay, so
straight to the point. Wait, hold on, Mr. Locario. Wait. I've listened to you for 6 years straight to the point since I've been in uni and everything, yeah? And I'm not scared to say sex. The only thing the only problem I have with these people is when you say that, there's a weird response you get from certain girls. You see, I like white girls, right? I also fuck with black girls too. I fuck with Portuguese girls, Spanish girls. Not really into Asian and that. But when I speak to white girls, it works. When I speak to black girls, hey, Charlie, you get a very, very weird response. You get very rude responses. They'll be like, what do you take me for? Who the hell are you chatting to? Manchester, all over the UK.
Okay, so now when you get those rude responses, what does that mean?
They don't find you attractive.
Okay, so then what's the problem?
Then you move on to the next one.
Okay, so then what's the problem then? You saying it like it's a problem.
Oh no, it's just that that's the reason why I water it down a little bit.
But this is what I'm saying. Why are you watering it down for a woman who doesn't want you anyway? So why are you wasting? So if you go up to the girl and you're direct with her and she's like, oh, what do you take me for? And that blah, 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 blah. And then let's say the same chick, instead of saying that, you water it down and she give you the number. What's the point if she ain't gonna fuck you anyway?
There was no point.
That's what I'm saying. So why are you wasting time?
So this woman, I'm going to take this information. I'm going to go out with my cousin tonight. On your next show, I'm going to call in on Monday when Miles is there, not tomorrow. Call on Monday. I will let you know what happened word for word. I will donate twice.
All right, so make sure, get up on that PayPal and tell your boy and y'all both need to get some coaching sessions. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Wait. I just got a question, man. The coaching, is it only on the Bad Boy membership or?
Nah, go to MrLocario.com and then hit the coaching tab. I have it on there and sign up for some coaching. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And remember when I said something about those one-liners, yeah? I just, this is how I stop people in the street, like the actual street, Excuse me. I thought you're very pretty. Can I just have a conversation real quick? Something like that so I can gain their attention. I extend my arm so they can see I'm literally there. Because as people keep walking past me, they might got their earphones in, headphones in, don't even see that I'm even stood there. Do you think that's like a good approach,
We'll talk about it in the coaching session. So hit me up for a coaching session and we'll talk about it. You understand what I'm saying?
All right, guys. Thank you so much for the time.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate the comment section. I can see y'all. And April, thank you so much for the help as well. I hope you can hear me. And Mr. Locario, I've watched your film, How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day. I showed that to my cousin today and we love it.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate you, man. All right, man. I'm out at you. Yes, sir. I'm out at you, man. All right, peace.
Bye.
All right. Shout out to Dennis, man. Shout out to Dennis.
It's not that hard to tell
I had my shit all up on. I had my shit all the way up. Hold on. Oh yeah, because he was calling in. But yeah, man, I'm telling you guys, man, y'all gotta stop being scared to let women know what it is. Because remember, you guys have to be able to let the chicks know what they're saying yes to, so that they don't play games with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because let's think about it this way, right? If I met you and I owned, let's say, a car dealership and I sell cars or whatever, and I say to you, hey, you should stop by. you should stop by my my job just to hang out. Yeah, you should stop it. But I really want to sell you a car. You understand what I'm saying? But then the problem is that you say, oh yeah, I'll stop by and you know, hang out and drink some beers and chill or whatever, right? But I really want to sell you the car. So what would be better is I find out if you even want a car in the first place. Are you interested in buying cars? So now when I say, hey, cool, listen, come through to my joint. I got all these dope ass cars that you can choose from. We'll exchange information. I'll set up a time for you to come over and buy the cars. And then you say, yeah, that sounds good. Here's my information. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why you guys are so scared to let women know what the fuck you want to do. You understand? I don't understand what it is, man. All right. So he said, hold on. Let me show you guys real quick. Hold on. All right. So let me bring this up. Okay. So Chrislyn said, I can't find the 30-minute coaching on the site. Let me bring it up for you guys. So when you go to, hold on, where's this shit at? Share screen. All right. So if you go to misslocario.com, right? And then, so they have these things that scroll at the top right here. So you just go click over here and then Miss Locario's 30-minute game session, read more. And then right here, you click on the button right here or right here. And then you can get your 30-minute game session. You know what I'm saying? So go to MrLocario.com. Click on the joints. And then make that happen. And if you guys want coaching, the 1 month coaching, you just click on the coaching tab at the top. Then you click here for the phone coaching. In-person coaching is not available right now, but we will get to that later. You feel what I'm saying? And April put the 30-minute game session on the in the link in the chat. So make sure you guys get that shit cracking. Make sure you guys get it going. All right, so that's pretty much it, man. I'm about to wrap this up. So tune in tomorrow for the Real Game No Theory show. Tune in tomorrow for the Real Game No Theory show. Get that going. You understand? You said, I agree with the caller about having negative responses when you're being direct. How do you handle that? You walk the fuck away. That's it. I understand, like, what you know, I understand, like, what's the issue? You let the woman know, hey, listen, let's get together and hook up. I don't know you like that. All right, well, miss, you have a good night. Walk away. Well, what is so complicated with that? I don't understand what's complicated about that. You understand what I'm saying? So does first impressions still matter if the girl you're dating knows that you're the type of guy who consistently improves himself and changes while she's aware that she can leave at any time? Wait, what? Hold on. He said, does first impressions still matter if the girl you're dating knows you're the type of guy who consistently improves himself and changes? Women don't care about all that shit. All women care about is what's happening right now. You understand what I'm saying? So you improving and doing what you do and getting better in your life, that's about you. You understand? So you do that for you, and then women will be attracted to you because of that stuff. You understand? So that's what it is. All right, people. So appreciate y'all tuning in. And remember, go to badboymembership.com, shoplocario.com, masculineidentity.com, masculineidentitymembership.com, and I will holler at you guys later. And remember, people, the truth is inside you, and I am out of here. Peace. Later. Step up your game and go to shoplocario.com. That is the place where you can get my books, audio and video programs in one place. All you got to do is type in shoplocario.com and step up your game today. Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to MrLocario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game.
Because Locario, in my opinion, is the best dating coach on YouTube or whatever the fuck. Everything he says, ambulance. Everything he says, I have nothing against him. I have no contradiction. Everything he says, I say, yeah, it's this guy, it's on point, you know. This guy.